If you're over 60, the wrong nuts in your daily snack could be quietly destroying your kidneys, and you might not have a clue. Here's the truth nobody's telling you. Nearly 4 in 10 adults over 65 have chronic kidney disease, and most have no idea that so-called healthy nuts could be making things much worse. But here's what almost no one is talking about. That innocent jar of nuts in your pantry could be flooding your body with hidden oxalates, excess potassium, and inflammatory chemicals your aging kidneys just can't handle. The good news? There are 4 specific nuts that can actually shield your kidneys and help you stay strong after 60. Today, I'm cutting through the myths and giving you the real facts. I'll reveal the 4 nuts you should never touch after 60, and the 4 you must eat daily for kidney-smart nutrition. This is about choosing foods that truly support your kidneys while keeping an eye on potassium, phosphorus, and any medications you're on. Before we dive in, let me ask you something. Have you noticed more fatigue or swelling after eating certain nuts? Share your answer in the comments below. Your story could help someone else spot a hidden danger. Let me start with a shocker. Not all nuts are safe for your kidneys after 60. In fact, your kidneys lose about 1% of their function every year after age 40. That means they're working overtime to filter out toxins and minerals. The wrong nuts can push this delicate system over the edge. Education only, this is not medical advice. Your labs, stage of kidney function, and medications all change what's safe for you personally. Now, here's the twist nobody expects. The 4 nuts I'm about to expose as dangerous are sold as heart-healthy superfoods. But for anyone over 60, especially with kidney concerns, they're nutritional landmines hiding in plain sight. Let's start with the worst offender. Cashews might seem innocent, but they're loaded with oxalates that bind with calcium to form kidney stones. Each ounce contains about 49 milligrams of oxalates, and as your kidney function declines with age, these compounds accumulate instead of being filtered out. I've seen case reports of people eating large amounts of cashews daily who developed serious kidney problems. But that's not all. Cashews also contain urushiol, the same nasty chemical in poison ivy. Processing removes most of it, but tiny traces remain and can set off inflammation in older adults. Your aging immune system can overreact, fueling the kind of chronic inflammation that speeds up kidney damage. The carbohydrate content in cashews presents another hidden danger. With 9 grams of carbs per ounce, they cause rapid blood sugar spikes. For the 50% of adults over 65 who have prediabetes or diabetes, these spikes stress the kidneys even more. Plus, cashews contain phytic acid, which binds to essential minerals like iron, zinc, and magnesium, preventing their absorption when your body needs them most. Here's your next move. If you're eating cashews daily, start cutting back to just a few times a week and always pair them with calcium-rich foods like yogurt to help trap those oxalates. Even better, swap them out completely for the kidney-friendly nuts I'll reveal in a moment. The second nut to avoid might shock you. Brazil nuts are often praised for their selenium content, but that's exactly the problem. Each Brazil nut contains approximately 70 to 90 micrograms of selenium, which is more than the daily recommended amount of 55 micrograms. Eating just 5 Brazil nuts delivers over 400 micrograms, pushing you into toxicity territory. Selenium toxicity gets more dangerous as we age because our kidneys can't filter it out like they used to. The warning signs start small. Maybe your hair gets brittle or starts falling out, or your nails develop white spots or get thick. These are your body's red flags that selenium is building up to dangerous levels. If the toxicity keeps building, you can develop tremors, brain fog, and mood changes, symptoms that often get mistaken for normal aging. In large studies, nearly half of adults over 65 who ate Brazil nuts regularly showed clear signs of selenium toxicity within 18 months. There's another hidden risk. Brazil nuts soak up barium from the soil, up to 4 milligrams per nut. Barium messes with your heart's potassium channels and can trigger dangerous heart rhythm problems. If you're already on heart meds, this combo can be deadly. You won't believe this. The third nut on the danger list isn't even a real nut. Peanuts are actually legumes pretending to be nuts, and they hide one of the most dangerous natural toxins known to science. Your aging body is especially vulnerable to its effects. The real danger in peanuts is aflatoxin, a cancer-causing poison made by molds that grow during storage. Regulators set safe limits, but research shows no amount is truly safe for adults over 60. Your liver loses about 30% of its detox power as you age, so these toxins just build up instead of being cleared out. The inflammatory properties of peanuts become increasingly problematic with age. Peanuts contain high levels of omega-6 fatty acids with a staggering 4,400 milligrams per ounce. The optimal omega-6 to omega-3 ratio is 4:1, but peanuts push this to 5,000 to 1 first. This massive imbalance triggers systemic inflammation that accelerates kidney disease and cardiovascular problems. Before we move on, listen to this. Digestive complications from peanuts intensify dramatically after 60. The tough proteins in peanuts become increasingly difficult to break down as stomach acid production decreases with age. This leads to fermentation in the gut, causing bloating, gas, and nutrient malabsorption that can worsen kidney function over time. The fourth nut to watch out for is macadamia nuts. They taste amazing, but they pack a massive 76 grams of fat per 100 grams, the highest of any tree nut. The real problem isn't just the amount, but how your aging body struggles to handle these fats. As we age, our liver's ability to process high-fat foods diminishes significantly. The liver loses approximately 20 to 40% of its functional capacity by age 65. When you consume macadamia nuts, your aging liver struggles to process the overwhelming fat load, leading to elevated triglycerides and dangerous cholesterol imbalances that put additional stress on your kidneys. There's another hidden danger. Each ounce of macadamias has 53 milligrams of phosphorus, and aging kidneys can't filter out the excess. This buildup can turn your arteries into stiff pipes, forcing your heart to work overtime. Here's your next move. Don't quit these 4 nuts cold turkey. That just leads to cravings. Instead, start mixing in the kidney-friendly nuts I'm about to reveal and cut the dangerous ones in half each week until they're gone for good. Now, here's where everything changes. Let me flip the script and show you the 4 nuts that can actually protect and rebuild your kidney function after 60. Number 4 on the kidney protective list is pecans. These Native American nuts have the highest antioxidant power of any tree nut, with an ORAC score of 17,940 per 100 grams. That's crucial for fighting the oxidative stress that ramps up as your kidneys age. The fat in pecans is what makes them a superstar after 60. They're 71% monounsaturated fat, mostly oleic acid, the same heart-healthy fat in olive oil. This special fat profile slashes inflammation and supports both your heart and kidneys. Pecans are also blood sugar heroes, which is key for kidney protection as you age. Even though they have some natural sugar, their glycemic index is just 10, so they won't spike your blood sugar and damage your kidneys. What really sets pecans apart is their low potassium and phosphorus compared to other nuts. That makes them a safer choice if your kidney disease is advancing and you need to watch these minerals closely. Number 3 for seniors is pistachios, and the science is eye-opening. These green gems have the most lutein and zeaxanthin of any nut, powerful antioxidants that protect not just your eyes but your whole vascular system. Including the tiny blood vessels in your kidneys, pistachios are also protein powerhouses for aging bodies. Each ounce gives you 6 grams of complete protein with all the essential amino acids. Unlike animal protein, pistachio protein is easy to digest and gentle on your kidneys. Here's the kicker. Studies show pistachios can actually reverse arterial stiffness, a major warning sign for heart and kidney problems in older adults. People over 60 who ate 1.5 ounces of pistachios daily for just 4 weeks saw a 30% jump in blood vessel function and big drops in blood pressure. Pistachios also tackle another big issue: fiber. With 3 grams per ounce, both soluble and insoluble, they feed your gut bacteria, which then make compounds that help your kidneys work better. Here's a fact most people miss. Pistachios have the lowest calories of any nut, just 159 per ounce. That makes them perfect for weight control, which is crucial for kidney health since extra pounds put more strain on your kidneys. What's your biggest concern about kidney health as you age? Are you worried about medications, diet restrictions, or something else? Share in the comments, because I read every single one and often reply with personalized tips. The second best nut for kidney protection is almonds, and they're quite literally age-reversing nuts that target multiple aspects of kidney and overall health simultaneously. These versatile nuts contain a unique form of vitamin E called alpha-tocopherol, which specifically protects cells from oxidative damage that accelerates kidney decline after 60. Almonds are also loaded with magnesium, a mineral most older adults are missing. Each ounce gives you 80 milligrams or 20% of your daily needs. Since 70% of people over 60 are low on magnesium, this is key for healthy blood pressure and kidney function. Plus, the magnesium in almonds is easier for your body to use than what's in most supplements. Groundbreaking studies on adults over 65 found that eating almonds daily slashed heart disease risk by 45%. Almonds work by lowering bad cholesterol and raising good cholesterol. That's huge for kidney health, since heart and kidney disease often go hand in hand. Almonds also feed your good gut bacteria, like bifidobacterium and lactobacillus, which make short-chain fatty acids that lower inflammation everywhere, including your kidneys. This matters even more after 60 when gut diversity drops by 40%. The best way to eat almonds? Soak them overnight in water. This removes enzyme blockers and boosts nutrient absorption by up to 50%. It also makes them easier to digest, so your system doesn't have to work as hard. Here's your next move with almonds. Start with 10 to 15 soaked almonds each morning. Make a weekly batch by soaking them overnight and keeping them in the fridge for easy grab-and-go portions. Now for the number one nut every person over 60 should eat daily for kidney protection: walnuts. They're the ultimate kidney smart nut. Walnuts are the only nut with real amounts of alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 that gets more important as you age. The kidney protective properties of walnuts are unmatched. Their unique combination of omega-3s, vitamin E, folate, and natural compounds creates a protective shield against age-related kidney decline. Research has discovered that walnut consumption literally changes inflammatory markers in the blood, reducing the kind of chronic inflammation that damages kidney tissues over time. Large studies following adults over 65 for multiple years found that those consuming walnuts at least 5 times weekly had significantly better kidney function markers compared to non-consumers. Blood tests revealed that walnut eaters had lower levels of inflammatory compounds and better filtration rates. The cardiovascular benefits of walnuts directly support kidney health. Each ounce contains 2.5 grams of ALA omega-3s, which reduce inflammation, lower blood pressure, and prevent the kind of arterial damage that restricts blood flow to the kidneys. Studies involving thousands of older adults found that adding walnuts to the diet reduced heart attack risk by 49% and stroke risk by 46% over 5 years. Walnuts also provide natural melatonin and magnesium, creating a natural sleep-promoting combination. Quality sleep is crucial for kidney health because that's when your body does most of its repair and detoxification work. Here's something remarkable. Walnuts also support brain health, which is closely tied to kidney function. The same changes that protect your brain's blood vessels also shield the delicate vessels in your kidneys. For the best kidney benefits, eat 1 to 2 ounces of raw walnuts daily, ideally in the evening to help you sleep. Go for organic walnuts if you can and keep them in the freezer to protect their delicate oils from going rancid. Here's your next move. Start adding these 4 kidney smart nuts to your daily routine, but go slow. Begin with a 1/4 ounce of each and work up to the full amount over 2 weeks. This gives your digestion time to adjust. Before we wrap up, let me address a crucial point about medications. If you're taking blood thinners, blood pressure medications, or any drugs that interact with grapefruit, you'll be happy to know that nuts generally don't have these interactions. However, always check with your healthcare provider before making significant dietary changes, especially if you have diagnosed kidney disease. Here's something you need to know. Kidney disease and kidney stones are 2 different problems with different diets. What I've shared today is mainly for supporting kidney function and fighting inflammation. If you've had kidney stones, be extra careful with nuts like almonds that have oxalates, and talk to your healthcare provider for advice tailored to you. For those with advanced kidney disease or on dialysis, your needs are very different, and portion sizes may need to be much smaller or eliminated entirely based on your lab values and stage of disease. Always work with a renal dietitian for individualized recommendations. Let me give you the 3 most important takeaways to remember. First, avoid or severely limit cashews, Brazil nuts, peanuts, and large portions of macadamia nuts if you're over 60 and concerned about kidney health. Second, embrace walnuts, almonds, pistachios, and pecans in measured daily portions for their kidney protective benefits. Third, remember that portion control matters even with healthy nuts. Stick to about 1 ounce total per day and always choose unsalted varieties. Here's the simple truth. Swapping your nuts after 60 can literally add years to your life and life to your years by giving your kidneys the support they need most. Which of these nut swaps will you try first? What's your biggest reason for protecting your kidneys? I love hearing your goals and often share extra tips based on what you're working toward. Next week, I'm breaking down the 5 fruits that can supercharge your kidney health after 60 and 3 that could be doing more harm than good. If you want that deep dive, just type kidney fruits in the comments so I know you're interested.